Mama used the skirt of her apron to dab at the sweat on her round face. "Junior, dish up a bowl of beans for Hammer." I crumbled cornbread into the beans and added raw onions. Granddaddy would yell if I didn't. When I carried the bowl into the bedroom, he was sleeping in his rocking chair with his radio on. They were saying something about German U-boats sinking British ships and wondering how long it would be until those submarines attacked the United States. Granddaddy's gray hair was flat on one side from sleeping on it. I nudged his leg with my knee. "I brung your supper." "Thunderation, you fool! You woke me up." His eyelids slid shut again, and his mouth fell open like a trap door without a hook. A dried stream of tobacco snuff ran from the corner of his mouth and down onto his neck. "Wake up! They're talking about America joining the war again." That got him going. "Huh," he grumbled. "That yellow-bellied president is too chicken to take us to war. He ain't half the man the colonel was." The colonel, that was Theodore Roosevelt, who evidently loved war, but he'd been dead for 20-some years. So far, our president, Franklin Roosevelt, had steered clear of fighting, and I figured he was doing his best for the good of the country. I turned the radio up so Granddaddy would listen and maybe even eat supper. He reached for the bowl and I turned to go, but his voice chased after me. "With any luck, they'll call up your pop and turn him into a real man." It seemed like he couldn't wait for Pop to be drafted, or dead. Granddaddy had been living with us for a week, but it didn't take one meal to figure out that he and Pop couldn't eat supper at the same table. After the first day, Mama started carrying Granddaddy's food into the bedroom to keep the two of them apart. But Pop and Granddaddy could argue without being in the same room. Pop would come in the house singing, "Ain't gonna study war no more," just to get Granddaddy going, and the next thing we knew, Granddaddy's radio would be turned up loud as possible. Then Pop would march over to the bedroom door and pull it shut, hard. I wanted to ask Pop why he hated his daddy so much, but talking about Granddaddy might set him off, and I didn't plan to be the cause of him going out drinking with Wayne Walker.